Have you ever met someone online and thought, wow, this is too good to be true? For one woman, it absolutely was. She thought she'd found the man of her dreams, a professional football player. His profile was everything you'd expect. Action shots on the field, intense training videos, even selfies that looked like they were taken right inside a professional locker room. He seemed dedicated, successful, and incredibly charming. They started talking, and the connection felt instant. He was sweet, attentive, and made her feel special. He told her he was really into her, but because of his high-profile career, he needed to keep their relationship on the down low, away from the media and public eye. It made sense, right? Famous athletes have to be careful. She respected his need for privacy and was happy just to be getting to know him. The relationship blossomed over texts and calls. He talked about his grueling practice schedule, his teammates, and his dreams of winning a championship. He sent her photos from the road, telling her he was in different cities for games. She was completely swept up in his world, picturing a future with this incredible athlete. She supported him, cheered for him from afar, and believed every word he said. He painted a picture of a life that was both glamorous and demanding, and she felt privileged to be a part of it, even if it was just a secret for now. Everything seemed perfect, a real-life fairy tale. But fairy tales often have a dark twist, and this one was no different. The seemingly perfect romance was about to take a very expensive and heartbreaking turn, revealing that the man she was falling for was not who he claimed to be at all. Then, one day, the tone of their conversations shifted. He told her he'd suffered a serious injury during practice, a torn ligament, he said. It was devastating news, something that could threaten his entire career. He sounded distressed, worried about his future in the league. He explained that the team's medical staff was good, but he needed specialized, intensive physical therapy to get back on the field as quickly as possible. This kind of top-tier rehab, he claimed, wasn't fully covered by the team's insurance. It was an exclusive program used by elite athletes, and it came with a hefty price tag. He was short on liquid cash, he explained, because most of his money was tied up in long-term investments. Then came the big ask. He needed her help. He asked if she could lend him $7,500 for his injury rehab. He promised to pay her back as soon as his next signing bonus came through. He made it sound like it was their shared problem, a hurdle they had to overcome together to secure their future. For her, it was a no-brainer. This was the man she was falling for. He was in trouble, and she was in a position to help him protect his career, their future. She saw it as an investment in him, in them, so, without much hesitation, she transferred the money. She felt good about it, like she was being a supportive partner, helping her man get back on his feet. She imagined him going through the tough rehab, working hard to recover. Also, he could get back to the sport he loved and back to her. She waited for updates on his recovery, eager to hear good news. But the good news never came. Instead, a nagging doubt began to creep into her mind. After she sent the money, something felt off. His communication became less frequent. His updates on his rehab were vague and inconsistent. A friend of hers, a huge football fan, grew suspicious. When she mentioned the player's name, her friend had never heard of him, which was strange for a supposed pro. So they started digging. They did a reverse image search on his profile pictures. The locker room selfies, they were stolen from the social media accounts of actual, well-known NFL players. Those impressive training videos he sent her, they weren't his. A quick search on YouTube revealed the truth. They were generic football training montages uploaded years ago by various fitness channels and aspiring athletes. He had simply downloaded them and passed them off as his own. The entire persona was a lie. He had never been on a professional team. He had never played in a single game. The action shots, the travel stories, the grueling practices, all of it was a carefully constructed fantasy. She felt a wave of sickness wash over her as the reality set in. She hadn't been dating a pro football player. She had been the victim of a catfishing scam. The man she thought she was helping was a complete stranger, a fraud who had preyed on her emotions to steal thousands of dollars. The request for money wasn't for an injury, it was the entire point of the scam. He had played her, using the allure of a glamorous life to manipulate her trust and her bank account. The romance was fake, the injury was fake, and the man himself was a ghost. This is a tough reminder that in the world of online dating, it's so important to verify who you're talking to. If someone's story seems too good to be true, especially when money gets involved, take a step back and investigate. Don't let a fantasy blind you to the reality. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more true stories like this. Stay safe out there.